Hello there, this is Pastor Daniel from Lovejoy United. I want to give you an exciting update on our plans for Matthew 25 in the year 2022. Just as a reminder, Matthew 25 is a church-wide initiative in the Presbyterian Church, and our congregation has committed to that initiative. There are three areas of focus that we have signed on to. Number one, we are committed to building congregational vitality. Number two, we're committed to dismantling structural racism. And finally, we're committed to eradicating systemic poverty. Each of these areas are huge and daunting, to say the least. And so in order to encourage us and move us along, our session asked the question, where do we see ourselves in 1 year living into this Matthew 25 commitment? Where do we want to be 1 year from now? And we've identified 5 goals to help us get there. We've used a tool called SMART Goals that you may be familiar with. These goals help us to be specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based. And our time base is 1 year in order to accomplish these goals. So here are the 5 goals that our session and our Matthew 25 team have identified and committed to. Number 1, we want everyone in the congregation to have a Matthew 25 mindset. When you're a member of the church, you are called to be Christ's hands and feet everywhere that you go. And we're going to be teaching this in our worship, in our Christian education programs, as well as through community engagement and everything else that we do as a church. Number 2, we want to increase Christian formation participants. We believe that faith is a gift from God, but mature faith requires ongoing nurture and formation. And so we want to get more adults involved in developing their faith and discipleship. We'd love to see a number of 35 people a month participating. We also want to keep Matthew 25 in the forefront of the formation of our children and youth. Goal number 3 is to build at least 2 more community partnerships in the next year. A Matthew 25 church is like a piece of thread that's woven into the larger community. And so we want to have 2 additional community partners that we're working with in the next year. Number 4, we want to increase mission involvement. We want to increase the number of people active in Lovejoy United's mission activities or in Riverbend area mission activities by 20 individuals. This means in being intentional about welcoming new people into the ministries that we're already doing, like our food pantry or Good Samaritan Fund. Instead of seeing mission as just the purview of one little committee in the church, we want to see mission as a priority for everyone in the congregation. And finally, number 5, we want to follow through with a commitment that we made at the time of the merger of the 2 churches in 2016. That is, we want the session and congregation to study and discern affiliation with either the Covenant Network of Presbyterians or More Light Presbyterians. Both are organizations that are committed to the inclusion of the LGBTQIA+ community. And we want to commit to one of those organizations and commit to our own inclusive welcome of that community. So here they are, 5 big goals. In order to accomplish these goals, Session has appointed goalkeepers to each of them. These goalkeepers are individuals who will be our cheerleaders, stewards, and accountability partners to make sure that we are on the right track. And I want to introduce you to each of them. First of all, we're excited to welcome John Shugart, a new member and also a new member of Session as an elder, to help us keep accountable so that everyone has a Matthew 25 mindset in the church. We're glad to appoint Herschel Henson, a current deacon, as well as an active participant in both children and adult education activities. Number 3, building 2 or more community partnerships. We've appointed John Rain, an elder and an active member in several local community organizations, to help lead our way. We've appointed Elder Julie Gavillo to be key in increasing the number of people in ministry with us in our mission program. And last but not least, we've appointed co-goalkeepers, Elder Sarah Carnes and Michael Musgrave Perkins, to lead us on this journey to inclusive welcome of our LGBTQIA plus siblings. These are big goals, and they require all of our gifts and our time and our energy to accomplish them. I ask that in the coming seasons and months that you keep in prayer each of these goalkeepers and also keep our session in your prayers. But most of all, I ask that you enter into a season of discernment and prayer for yourself, thinking about what gifts you have to offer to these 5 goals and how you can join alongside these goalkeepers in our session and others in our congregation to reach these goals. Again, these will get us 1 year closer into the Matthew 25 vision, and we're really excited about what the Holy Spirit has in store for us. So we hope that you will join with us in this process. Thank you.